Generic greetings and welcome to a game that was released in 2012, if you can believe that. Yes, it has been that long since FTL was first released, and yes, I am getting old. Today's beverage is a nice glass of banana milkshake. So when FTL was first released, it sort of released to overwhelmingly critical acclaim, and well-deserved too, and myself, along with pretty much everybody else on the planet that had any sort of base interest in this, played it a lot, and I do mean quite a lot. I'm talking 50 hours in 2 or 3 weeks. Yeah, that was a different time, but also good times, and I was playing Subset's other game, Into the Breach. Yes, Subset are not known for their quantity of games, but certainly their quality is second to none, and Into the Breach is a game that I actually prefer over FTL, although, to be fair, it's like comparing apples and oranges. But I was trying to unlock the last remaining FTL crew member. You can get some secret FTL crew members in that game. You can get like a mantis, a rock creature, and I believe a hologram, and I've only got 2 of the 3, and I thought, you know what, I haven't actually played FTL in probably 3 years, and I thought, does it hold up? Have my taste changed? Do I still enjoy it? And this is the end result. I'm going to play this thing up to the end of the first sector and see what it is like. I'm also probably going to be surprised on how much I've forgotten about the game, so, well, this is that. Let's go. Very nice beverage. So, we have all different manner of ships with all different manner of equipment and crew and weapon systems and different power settings, and oh yeah, there's a lot of ships. This is, by the way, just the base game that you can buy with the enhanced edition content enabled. There's no mods or anything like that on there. First things first that I noticed, it does look a bit low res. To be fair, I am running at 2K, so it's stretched, but yeah. I just noticed that, it doesn't actually look as crisp as I thought, and yeah, I guess the rose-tinted goggles have come off straight away there. Anyway, we have the Kestrel, the NG Cruiser, Federation Cruiser, all different types of stuff. What have we unlocked? Slug Cruiser, and Unidentified, which I think is like a crystalline ship, but I do have the Lanius one. My favourite is actually the Stealth Cruiser, but we're going to go with the Kestrel. Oh, they also have different loadouts as well. We're going to go with the Kestrel Cruiser, and normal difficulty, normal crew, everything else. Yeah, we'll start the game. So, the data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. But get to the exit before the pursuing Rebel fleet can catch up. Tip: Nebulas. Passing through a nebula will allow you to temporarily slow down the fleet advancement, but they contain their own unique dangers. Continue. So, this is our ship, and we are ready to jump. You can see that we have some shields, we have different power settings that we can alter, so we've currently got 3 available power. We're going to put on the burst laser and the Artemis missile system. We have people that are currently manning different consoles, so if the pilot is out there, I believe, yes, we can't jump, and also the evasion goes to 0%, whereas someone on that, it goes up to 15%. If we take someone off the engine, it only goes to 10%, so yes, having that manned is better. We also have someone manning the weapons, which I think increases recharge rate, and we also can man the subsystems. So we have piloting, which is increase the evasion by 5 and allows you to actually move the ship. We also have the sensors, enable view of all rooms, info for the enemy ships. Okay, that's pretty good. That's level 1, which is ship interior. Then you've also got doors. Let me have a quick check here. So we're going to go to info screen and then down here. So we have blast doors if we have 2 points in that one, or improved blast doors, and then super blast doors if you get the power up there, but I actually can't have it on this ship. You can see only power usage if you have these sensors maxed out there for that one, but you can also see weapon recharge and things like that, so it can help by putting power in there. Anyway, we don't need to do anything with that. You can see the crew. We have Beth, Martin, and Berko, and also Burst Laser and the Artemis, which I believe the Artemis is, yeah, it doesn't ignore enemy shields, but costs 1 missile to launch. Speaking of that, we have 8 missiles. We have 16 fuel and 2 drone parts, but we don't have drones. 10 scrap, which is used to build things, and what I'm going to do is go to save my current crew positions, because if we move them, we can then say, right, go back to default position 1. There we are, and we will attempt to jump, and we've got the exit over there, and where do I want to go? I'm thinking go there and then work our way down like so. Yeah, probably like that. Okay, so we'll jump, and what have we encountered? It's a small rebel research station overlooks a pulsating star. Before you can react, a rebel ship spots you and moves into attack. So I'll press space to pause it immediately. That is the button that you will wear out the most while playing this game. And we have a danger. You're close to a pulsar. Periodic waves of electromagnetic energy will disrupt your systems. And what that means is I'm guessing that the shields and the engines will turn off. Okay, their weapons are, what have we got? Burst laser. Put auto fire on, actually. Burst laser. Weapons. I think that's drone. I think we're going to go with shields first. Right. And can I target the one? I can target one, but I don't want to target one. I want to not... Actually, I think I do want to target that. I'll target their shields and hold the burst laser until we are ready to fire. So we'll unpause it. I want to use the missile to hit the shields. And that'll take the shields out, and then I'll fire the burst laser. Oh, look, here's the pulsar. You know what? If the pulsar is going to hit, then I'm not going to bother. So, yeah, their weapon hit me, and the pulsars went off, which is taking out their shields. Yeah, it takes out the shields, and it takes out the engine. So I'm just going to shoot. So I have managed to do that. So I've managed to destroy the shields. I will then focus on their weapon systems. And let's see. Oh, there's their weapons coming in. And oh, looks like we've lost. What's that? The doors have been taken out. Okay, I'm going to actually get the pilot to move because the doors do need to be repaired. And to be fair, with the pulsar, it's already knocking off the engines anyway, so there's no dodge chance. So I might as well do that. Looks like they have repaired them shields, but they have been taken out anyway. So we'll retarget that. And yeah, it does take it does take a fair bit of damage with the lasers there. I'm just going to keep firing because, quite frankly, the next shot should destroy them. We've only taken 1 point of damage, which is good, but that should destroy their ship. And there we go. It is now cracked. And ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap metal. What's that? Fuel, 1 fuel, 2 missiles, and 13 scrap. We'll click continue, and then we'll just have to wait a little bit. So our FTL drive is recharging. It does recharge a little bit quicker, I think, now that there's no enemies. Oh, that might be not true. That might only be true when there's no danger. But we will say jump, and we're going to jump to... Oh, there's a distress signal over there. Distress beacon, someone might be needed help. So we're going to jump there, and we'll be the good people that we are. With guns. So, you look at a nearby human mining colony where an unknown disease has spread. Ooh, that's horrible. So, they are setting up a quarantine to contain it, but a riot is broken out. Send in your crew to help control the crowds or ignore the request. We're going to send our crew in. So, your crew tries to keep the crowds in line, but this scene quickly turns ugly. Half crazed with fear, the infected grab mining tools and push back to your crew, forcing them to retreat hastily. They barely get away without injury, but the same can't be said for the colony's leaders. You quickly leave. So, we tried, we failed. Nothing much has happened really, but there you go. No positives, no negatives, and we're going to head into the Nebula. It's a location that we can't see in. And, oh, that does look a bit low-res, doesn't it? So the Mantis ship, lost in the storm, hails you. Sensors are out. We have no local telemetry. We will take yours. Detect the power increase from their weapon systems, so we'll continue. So we do have a danger there, which is inside a nebula. The sensors will not function, but the Rebel fleet will advance more slowly towards you. So they have shields, the piloting place, the weapons, oxygen, and engines. So the main thing is they don't have any boarding thing. They do, however, it looks like to be I believe that is a ion cannon, so it'll take my shields out, and that's a rocket, so it's unlikely that I'm going to have some shields at this point. I am going to use a missile to take out their shields, and then I will use a burst laser to take out their weapons. You can do things like shoot their oxygen and keep that oxygen off, and then they all suffocate and do all that sort of stuff. It's yeah, it is a game that you can do many things with. In fact, I think there's a lot of the challenges are designed so you have to focus on that sort of thing. I'm going to keep... Yeah, you have to do like certain challenges in order to get unlocks, which unlock different ships as well. And that missed the last one, which is a bit of a shame. I'm just targeting the shields. I'm not going to fire the armors. I'm not going to waste valuable rockets on it when we can just take it out like so. And there we are. We got some scrap. We got some other stuff. Perfect. In terms of our ability to get... We can get another power bar. I'm going to get a power bar, and then I will put power into engines. So we now have a 20% of air chance. I am going to go... Oh, you can see that this is going to be a lot slower. I'm going to go to the other Nebula location, like so, and we will encounter a black market weapons trader spins your tale of the dangers of the Nebula before pushing his wares. Attack the ship or ignore the ship. Purchasing a weapon for 45 scrap. Ignore or attack. We'll attack it. Oh, it has a drone. So our Artemis missile system will go for their shield. This is... I was about to say a very stupid thing. Not really uncharacteristic of me. Yeah, I was about to say it's really well armed. I mean, who would have thought? You know, of course it's well armed. Of course it's well armed. It's a weapons trader. And we're going to have to try and repair some stuff here because our shields are down. And quite frankly, that's the last thing we want with that drone. I'm just going to constantly fire up their shields, and I'm going to fire their drone bay here, and their drone is now out and they're dead. However, I've taken some damage. I have lost a fair amount of hull integrity there, so that probably wasn't worth it. But anyway, I thought we'd just do it for... not really too sure what the reason is now. Why did I attack a weapons trader? So we'll now put the people back where they should be. You can see we can't even see inside the ship now because oh, that is a break in the hull, so that is now losing oxygen. 94%, and that person is also dying. Yeah, we'll go back. Oh, that's what you used to do. You used to turn off the med bay, didn't you? Turn off the med bay to gain extra power. Yeah, that's what you used to do, and only used to turn it on when you need it. Right. I mean, you could say the same thing about oxygen, actually. You can sort of micromanage it. I'm not entirely convinced that is the way forward, but there you are. So, that has now closed up, which means hopefully we will start filling it back up with oxygen. It shouldn't be... oh, why am I moving there? Move the actual med bay, please. There you are. And then we'll move them back. And, yeah, a little bit low on oxygen, but not hazardous. And that is it. So, we're going to turn off the med bay and... Can I put it into anything else? Limited visibility. Is that because we're in a nebula? Yeah, actually we might as well keep it on. Right, so jump, and we do have a store there, but I think instead we'll go 1, 2, 3, and then 4. So we'll go up to there, and we'll see what's here. Bearco's also damaged, so I should probably have healed those. Recognise the ship well-known slave trader hails you and offers you labourers for cheap. Buy one slave and free them join your crew. That's 34. Scrap or attack them, or ignore the slaver and continue on your way. We're going to attack them because we're stupid that way. They do have a... looks like an ion cannon as well as a big sort of pulse cannon thing. Actually, it's not a pulse cannon. Actually, it might be a plasma cannon or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to fire the... Oh, there it is, and it takes that out, and that's pretty good. We have managed to hit the right part, and that big hiss, I think, means we've just opened up a break in that. So I've managed to destroy the shields and destroy the weapons. We surrender. We can take one of our slaves as tribute. Destroyers, they'll die anyway. So I accept the offer of Emma, or surrender. We're going to accept the offer, and we now have another crew. Welcome aboard, Emma. So you can go in there to heal. Emma, you are now our I mean, weapons expert would be the best one. That's how I generally feel mantises are like, but I don't think they have any traits, do they? I'm not sure. Anyway, we're going to save the current positions, and we will jump to... Can we go there and that way and then back up? I think we can. I think it's probably worth us doing that. And let's see what we've got. Once you arrive, your screen lights up with the warnings. Nearby pirate seems to have advanced hacking tools, and they've shut down your engines. Your crew managed to keep them on, barely operational. You move into attack. Okay, so once again, they have... looks like a missile system, so I'm going to target their shields, and then I'll use the burst laser on the... There's the missile coming out. Alright, I'll use the missile on the shields and the burst laser on the weapons, and now I'm going to switch over to just the standard burst laser because I don't think we need to worry too much about that, and there we go. Oh, it didn't take it out, it didn't damage it, which is a shame. That's now coming back on, but I think this last shot should suffice. One, bang, bang, and there we go, yeah. Trying to be very conservative with the firing the missiles. We got some fuel and some scrap, a lot of scrap actually, and we will now jump to the store because, quite frankly, I would like to repair the ship. So we go to the store and we can buy, we'll fix all for 22. We have a clone bay. It's automatically clone dead crew with skill penalty, taking advantage of micro-cloning crew. Taking advantage of micro-cloning, crew heals partially every jump. See, when the enhanced? One of the two. When that edition came out, I didn't play the game a lot. I think I played a little bit and went, yeah, this is really cool, but I'd already was sort of burnt out with the game and I didn't touch it. Now that I haven't played it in quite some time, I'm seeing some loads of extra stuff, and oh, crew teleporter. I do like teleporting and taking stuff. We do have an S-bomb, Stun bomb, small bomb, stun bomb, and breach missile. Do I really want to buy anything at this stage? I'd like to get another person, but I don't think there's any point. We can't get any of the other stuff, so I guess that'll be it. We could buy some stuff, but no, that'll be us there. So we'll now jump over to, well, there's a distress call. I think what we'll do is go there, go to the distress, and then go to the exit, because why not? Yeah, I know there's several other editions as well, and mods, and what's it called? Captain's Edition, I think. I know there's loads of other stuff that you can get. I've just never really bothered with it. And certainly after not playing for a while, it doesn't really matter at this point. You've encountered a refugee ship drifting in space. It looks as if it was fleeing rebel advance and ran out of fuel. Its distress beacon is active, but you're not sure anyone is on board, and its communications seem to be down. Prepare to board, investigate, or ignore. Prepare to board, investigate. Oh. As you investigate the ship, you are attacked by the now cannibalistic crew, driven mad by lack of food. They've turned on feeding to each other. As you fight your way off one ship, one of your crew falls to the crazed attackers, and you're forced to leave them behind or lose everything in your entire ship. Beth has died. Well, I guess Emma will now have to be the pilot. Save the current crew, and we'll jump behind the exit because we've got a little bit of time here. Arrived to find a number of ships convening around a station. There's some unencrypted chatter between the ships. Tune in, listen to everything interesting. Over the conversation, it seems that they need to take possession of an enemy ship intact. Offer your services. They briefly scan your ship and inform you that you are not properly equipped for this type of mission. Well, I guess we're going to jump to the exit then. I wonder if there's any fighting before we leave. And arrive at the long-range beacon when the FTL driver is charged and jump to the next sector. Your sensors have picked up a refugee ship drifting through the system, no doubt many of them fleeing the rebel advance. It doesn't appear to have detected you, or else is trying to avoid notice. I will hail them. You hail the refugee ship. Pirate ship jumps in the system and was using the refugee ship as bait. Okay, so they have a defense drone. So there's no point in me firing that Artemis. I think it can get through. I think there is a chance, but I'm just going to focus with the burst laser. They have a missile system of their own, plus the same burst laser as well. So, yeah, there's the missile coming in. It doesn't look like they have a burst laser. It's a standard laser. And sadly, that's exactly what they've taken out. I'm going to fire it just to see if it works. Yeah, they just take it out straight away. So there's actually no reason for me to have that Artemis on. I'm going to turn it off just so I get the burst laser there. And that's going through. And yeah, we're taking some amount of damage. I'm not too concerned about the overall damage they're going to cause because, well, their shields actually have been hit there. And that's all kind of bad. Let me go and repair that. Now I'm concerned. With that out, that is going to be a lot of damage. Oh, the missile missed, which is useful. Still trying to focus on their shields, because otherwise, well, we're just not going to get any damage through, are we? And they are just focusing on the hull there. We've lost about almost a third of our hull. And we're still missing. And the amount of damage that we're taking is actually a surprise. Oh, and we've now got a fire. So I'm going to get someone to repair that. I'm going to also activate the Artemis. We're going to change the order as well. It turns off from this side over, so if you lose power or someone gets damaged, then yeah, you want to have it in the right order. There's more stuff coming in. And one more shot should do it. That should be it. Right, so we lost over a third of our health. And we contact the ship. The refugee ship thanks you for your assistance as a gesture of goodwill and seeing how effectively you dispatched the enemy. Not too sure about the latter half of that. They offer what supplies they can. 1 fuel, 2 missiles, and 10 scrap. That actually might go a bit of a way to repairing the ship. I think it is 2 scrap to repair. 2 scrap per point, I think it was. But we have managed to make it out to the... We've managed to make it to the exit point. So I'm just going to repair that subsystem. Turn the crew to their safe positions, which is a very nice feature. I think that was added with the extra edition. And we want to say, next sector. Pirate or pirate? Well, brilliant. We'll go north, and there we are. I mean, both are fairly bad. A somewhat isolated region was thrown to chaos by the start of the rebellion. Even in peacetime, it was always beset by pirates, but now it houses a centre of operations for countless pirate fleets. And there we are. We have to get to the other side. Many systems, or many locations to jump through. But I'm going to do what we said we'd do at the start. Do one sector and see what it's like. Overall, it's actually not much of a surprise. It is the game that I played a lot of. Can't say that it's massively gripped me to play thousands more hours, but I am going to play some more because some of the new stuff there was pretty cool. And mainly, quite honestly, seeing all the ships and things I haven't unlocked, that's now going to give me a bit of a drive to actually get that done. Because the moment is still fun, but it's still what I remember. It just, I think it got to a stage before where you'd play it and it was like, oh, it's event number 47 where this, and this, and you pretty much remember the the text. But yeah, that was all right. No big surprises, but also quite enjoyed getting back on it. That's been a bit of FTL. If you like what you see and don't own it, I don't know how that is the case, then by all means check the links out in the description if you want to read more about it or whatever. Either way, hope you have enjoyed this video. If you want to see more, let me know. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.